Hi guys, my name is Natalie, and today I'm going to talk about P.S. I Still Love You by Jenny Han. This is the second book of the To All the Boys I Loved Before. I guess I'm going to call it a trilogy now because it was going to be a duology, and then I saw a tweet by Jenny Han and it said, like, you guys asked for one more story about Laura Jean, so she's going to write it. I have a love-hate relationship with these two books. I hated the first one. Absolutely hated it. I really found Laura Jean annoying and immature and ridiculous. And I feel like Jenny Han has heard my prayers because in the second book, she was a lot more tolerable. I really enjoyed this one a lot more than the first. And you might ask, Natalie, why did you even bother buying the second one if you despise the first one that much? Because I got it for a good deal on Book Outlet, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna still give it a try. And by despise, I mean the first book was probably a 3 out of 5. I'm used to giving books like 5 out of 5s. I'm so happy, this is great. But that book was really disappointing. So I really enjoyed this one. Now, I wouldn't read this one without reading the first one. The first one's premise is Laura Jean is a 16-year-old and she writes letters to all the boys that she's loved before, which I have an issue with that because I'm sorry, even as a 16-year-old, yeah, I would have been like, oh, I love you to my like 12-year-old boyfriend when I was 12. But looking at it from a 16-year-old's perspective, I wouldn't have been like, oh, I was in love. Like, no. Anyway, so Laura Jean writes these letters to all these boys she's had crushes on. Some of them she didn't even actually date, but yet she still loved them. And she tucks them away in a hat box, hoping that nobody else will ever read them. And somehow they get sent out to these boys. So that's the first book. The second book was about her dating one of those boys. But I actually liked it a lot more. She was a lot more tolerable, a lot less annoying, and just, I feel like she was a lot more of a realistic 16-year-old. So I really enjoyed this book. I would recommend it. I'd probably give it a 4 out of 5. I don't know, just because I did find her still a smidgen annoying. And this book centers still a lot around family, which I really appreciate, and I feel like not enough books do. Laura Jean comes from a very close-knit family with 2 sisters. She's the middle one, and their dad, who tries really hard to be a mom and a dad to these girls. So I really appreciated it. I really liked this book. I would definitely tell people to try to stick out the first one. I mean, a lot of people love the first one, so maybe you will too. Anyway, I think that's it for me for today. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to leave any comments, concerns in the bottom below, that'd be great. I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.